The general topic of the exhibition is about concepts of the monument. So the two artistic positions presented here at the exhibition combine two different approaches dealing with the monument in the Italian contemporary art scene. Alterazioni has more or less created a word corpus around what we could call a contemporary conception of the monument, not what we traditionally understand as a monument, but looking at architectural structures, at ruins of our present, which can be called monuments. For example, like the collages that we have on display here show us concrete structures that more or less, it's an abstract form of something that we encounter in the landscapes of Italy. They symbolize something that has become a monument of our time, instead of being a monument that remembers or that commemorates a certain history, a historical event, or an historical identity. But we can look at these structures, in this case, these unfinished construction sites that we find all over Italy, especially the south of Italy, that became to be monuments of the present. On the other side, the position of Ryts Monet here at the exhibition is an artistic practice of many, many artists in Italy that deal with the historical presence of monuments and with the imperial implications, but also colonial and fascist history that is inscribed in monuments and architecture, and symbolizes the presence of cultural heritage that is very present in the Italian urban but also rural landscapes. It is a question about thinking what a monument, or how we can thinking through the monument, basically looking at it as a tool that since very, very early on, since ancient Egypt times, has been created to commemorate something. And how can we restructure the idea of the monument in terms of thinking of a counter history, in bringing marginalized voices to the fore, in reconstructing, rewriting history in a sense. And on the other side, the collages by Alterazioni looking at what humankind has created, construction site, economic, but also looking at refugee camps, looking at structures that we built out of political reasons, that stand permanently in our world, but they've been actually built as temporary structures. They're not meant to commemorate anything, but they more or less have become monuments of our present.
Allora, quello che presento in questa mostra è una cianotipia, è una carta di circa 7,50 metri ed è l'ombra di un obelisco. Il titolo dell'opera è Taking the Shadow of an Obelisk and Letting it Dissolve into the Sea, una cianotipia di grande formato con un video che documenta il processo di realizzazione dell'opera. Mi sono concentrato sul simbolo dell'obelisco, che per gli antichi egizi era un raggio di sole pietrificato ed era sempre disposto di fronte ai templi in Egitto, e in epoca napoleonica ha cominciato ad avere una sua estensione un po' in tutto il mondo, poiché anche il simbolo di luce è stato integrato nel concetto di illuminismo, e quindi da questo concetto di luce, di razionalità, di illuminismo collegato appunto al simbolo dell'obelisco, ho deciso di lavorare su un anti-monumento, quindi realizzare un obelisco fatto di ombra anziché di luce. Mi interessava la possibilità anche di relazionarmi con l'aspetto cromatico. Il blu chiaramente riprende il colore del mare, ma anche il colore del cielo, ed è a tutti gli effetti un obelisco fatto di ombra.